Shalom. I want to start by giving a praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kadash. Double honor to my pastors and elders, great millstone. And shalom to you brothers out there pushing this truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. And I'm talking about the sincere brothers out there, And shalom to sisters also who are trying they are the best of their ability to learn this truth, right, and stay with it until the end comes, all right? Okay. This is a brother Yashama from Brisbane, Australia. Back here again with another lesson. Alright, in this lesson right here, as you can see, my photo, it's the time of Jacob's trouble. As the scripture says in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 7. Alright. And the reason why I'm doing this lesson here is because on what's been happening lately and what's being planned to happen by by next year, which is next year is going to be in a few days. All right, you brothers are already seeing that paper that came out. Okay, that is the whole plan of a new world order. All right, that whole plan, when you read through it, you see all those different stages in different months of 2021. That's nothing but the times of the time of trouble for our people, man. All right. Things right now are leading into Jacob's trouble. Okay, all right. This devil got these new strands coming out worldwide now. All right, and now, they're saying those new strains are way worse than than the Crown Royal 19. All right, they're saying it's more contagious, man. All right. So what that means is, man, they're gonna use this new strain to get you people food, all right, to fool you again, to get you going crazy, man, all right, to have you people locked up again, okay, take your freedom away again, all right. But this time, man, it's gonna be worse than what happened this year, all right. When you read that paper, man, it shows you it's going to be full lockdowns, all right? And I believe it says businesses, everything's going to be closed down, all right? And then, as we know, if anything's going to be open, it's going to be those big stores, man, stores like Walmart, any other stores there is out there in America that I don't know of, but, that are big, that were open during the whole, that whole lockdown that took place over there in Babylon, all right? And the stores that I know that were open during the whole lockdowns over in Australia, it was stores like Woolworths, Coles, okay, Audi, and a few other stores, gas stations or whatsoever, and from there, so, hey, if you don't have an essential job during those days, man, it's going to be kind of difficult, and people are going to lose it. All right, because when you go through that paper, it says full lockdowns, man. The people that are dependent on who dependent on the business they got running out there, you're gonna lose it. All right, you're gonna lose them businesses. Because I remember the scripture in the book of Revelation. I might read it real quick, but the point I'm trying to prove is this is our pastors always said this, man. All right. So I'm gonna read it real quick and listen to the part of it, all right. This is the book of Revelation chapter 13, right? And I'm gonna just get to the part of it, all right. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bound, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. You see, so there's no middle classes in there. It's rich and poor, man. All right. You see, so out of our that's why they're trying to eliminate these little businesses, these people who doing all right, but then they ain't really super rich. They're gonna be eliminated, man. All right, people who's making 100-something thousand a year, 120 a year, running on these little businesses, grocery business, restaurant businesses. Hey, you people gonna be taken out, man. Okay, you're gonna be taken out. That's why you see stores like McDonald's, Hungry Jacks over here, Subway, all these big, franchise, KFC, Red Roosters, all those big franchise, techwear places. During this pandemic, they had their own delivery companies going, and even right now, they're already prepared for another. As you can see, they're already prepared for another lockdowns. Because when this shit goes down, man, they're gonna be able. They're gonna have their own people running, delivering food. All right, and Uber Eats is gonna still run under them. But these other restaurants, man, they're gonna force them to shut down. Okay, nobody's gonna be able. And for you to keep that business running, it's gonna be tough because you got nobody coming in to sit down. You have nobody coming in to sit down and eat in, and that's how usually people make their money. All right, that whole delivery shit, people don't fuck with that, man. All right, people don't fuck with it like that, and from there you start losing businesses. Let's say the people that used to come to your restaurants live like 20 something kilometers away from you. Guess what? Or 15 kilometers away from you. I don't think those people can really order food from you. You see? Because they have some type of a distances where you can order Uber Eats or whatever. All right, they have that distances, and in your area, if you're far from where your favorite place to be at, you can't order food from there. All right, it gets and from there, during these lockdowns, people are gonna start craving their fucking favorite food, man. Their favorite place they used to go they used to go to eat out every Friday, every Saturday night. You're gonna start craving for that. It's gonna be tough, and that's what we've been telling you people, man. All right. You gym junkies, you people that really want to be out there showing off and shit. Bragging about your fucking little business you got going on. All that shit's gonna be taken away, man. All right. And the brothers in this truth, man, the brothers under Yahweh Hashem Yashar, the elect brothers, they're gonna be taken care of. They ain't gonna be worried about these things. These brothers been prepared for these things, man. But for you ones, I'm talking about for you ones who's not part of this truth, or you heard about this truth, but you just didn't want to, listen to. We didn't want to take heed to these words. You fucked, all right. You are fucked. Okay, that's all I can say. You are fucked, all right. So I'm read out. It says here, and he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor. You see, rich and poor. There's no middle classes taken free and bound, all right, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that and my point is, we know what that scripture is talking about. But my point was just to show you, this devil is trying to eliminate the middle classes, man. When this mark of the beast comes in, the middle classes is gonna be already eliminated. All right, it's either you rich or you poor, man. All right, I'm here, nah, man. This devil's gonna take you out, okay? Take you out. But anyway, so let's really get to it, okay? Book of Matthew. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and I'm gonna start at verse 7. Says here, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And this right here is happening right now as I speak, man. Okay, this right here is happening as I speak right now. All right, this thing is happening, and those are signs we're supposed to be watching out for. All right, nations, E against E, raising up against E. All right. The Egyptians rising up against Egyptians, pursuant to the book of Isaiah, the 19th chapter. Okay, famines. Famines is already being spoken about, and now, man, in a minute, in these big countries, man, like Babylon, those rich countries out there. Okay, the so-called rich countries. In a minute, they're gonna get hit by them famines we've been seeing around among these third world countries, man. Okay, because that famine is part of a plague that Yahweh Hashem is going to bring upon Babylon. Okay, because when you go to the book of Revelation, let me see, real quick. Just bear with me real minute. Yeah, it shows you Revelation. I'm going to have to research it. This book of Revelation chapter 18 verse 8 says here, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yashar, who judges for. You see? So, hey, man, hey, eventually when all these plagues that we've been seeing happening, to these few countries, once these plagues reach upon Babylon, it's gonna come in. It's gonna feel like it came in one day, man. It's gonna be one plague happening today, tomorrow, boom, another one. Eventually, America is gonna be bent up, okay, by the nukes, man, and the laser beams from the chariot that Yahushua is gonna come back with, man. Okay, so it's gonna be a plague after plague, man, to where it's gonna feel like that it happened in one day. All right. So from there, going back to Matthew 24. Verse Matthew 24:7 says here, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. We're seeing all this happening right now. The beef that went on between the kingdom of Moabites against the kingdom of Edomites. All right, Australia going against right now. Going the trade war between it's like China is in a trade war between with Australia. Okay. America, the kingdom of the kingdom of Babylon right now is in the feuds with the kingdom of Persia, Iranians, okay, Russia, all right, okay, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And this we've been seeing all these things reporting these things. I just did a video last night reporting the earthquake that hit over there in Europe, in Croatia and a few other countries around it. The elder from over the UK, all right, he was doing a live video this morning about how the earthquake was really big, man. Okay, all right, and then verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. See, all these are the beginning of sorrows, man. All right, so 2021 it's a time. It's gonna be a year of a lot of things, man. A year of sorrows, a year of a lot of things. I'm telling you, man. We see all these things really taking places, man. Okay, we can sit down and see these visions. Okay, this new strain, famines being spoken of. All right, even more uproars of people, and civil unrest. Okay. A lot of things are gonna go down in 2021, man. Okay, and this time they're gonna be really big, man. People gonna drop dead from this, vaccine they're taking, the forcing upon people. All right, he's gonna come like he's gonna come with a great wrath. All right, because he knows his short. Because he knows by his time is short. I was listening to the brother I forget his name. The brother GMS Awakening, the brother from New York, how he was saying he made a good point, in 2004, how like they were speaking of, FDA gave approval of, people being chipped and all that, all right, and it was in the newspaper, in the New York Post or something like that, and from there, these devils, they didn't know by the time, it gets to 2007, 2008, 9, 10, 11, that the prophet we're going to be on highway and byways exposing this devil. And now, since the prophet are on highway and byways, exposing this devil is trying to make everything quick. You see, he's moving quick, man. All right. But anyway, so going back to the so I'm gonna go from there to the book of Isaiah 55 real quick. This book of Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 11. It says, so shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. You see? So the words of Yahweh Shimon shot, man. Hey, they're gonna go out, okay, forth out of our mouth, okay? Because remember, Yahweh Shimon speaks through us, starting with the apostles, elders, great millstone, and the rest of the brothers pushing truth. The right doctrine is Yahweh Shimon speaking through us, reporting these things, man. Okay, so these words we're speaking, They're not going to return to Yahweh Hashem Yashar void. They're going to go forth and do what they were supposed to do, which is the prophecies we're speaking about, man. So all these prophecies we're speaking about are going to come out and happen, okay? They're going to happen. Like it or not, believe it or not, they're going to happen, all right? You know, the scripture says, hey, what if some did not believe? You know? Should the unbelief, it's like should the unbelief make their faith for the more so without effect? No, God forbid, man. You know, so hey, you people, man, hey, you gotta come in your ways, man, and we know, all right, we know it's coming, and we know, man, you know it ain't gonna be good for you people. It's not, man. Okay, so from there, let me jump to it's lucky. Let me get another one real quick. This is the book of Matthew chapter 24, verse 35. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. You see, now that's powerful, man. Hey, you know, because the kingdom of this kingdom of Eve is gonna pass away. The earth, over there, Babylon, Israel. Hey, you know, it's gonna be those lands. Those lands are gonna be destroyed, man. Okay, but the words of Yahweh Hashem Yashar are gonna stand, okay? Are gonna stand, all right? Okay, let me see another one over here. All right, so let's go to the book of Habakkuk. Yeah, that's right, yeah, Habakkuk. It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and we watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Okay, and that's what we're doing right now. We're standing on our watch, man, on a socket. We're standing on our tower, okay, being a watchman, all right. And we're watching right now, and what are we gonna answer when we've been reproved, man? What we're gonna give out is gonna be what? It's gonna be this truth we have here, man. We're gonna teach it and let it be known among our people, the one who's gonna hear it. Okay, you're gonna hear it, man. Now I'm gonna read out in the NLT. Says here, I'll climb up on my watchtower and stand on my God post, which as brothers being on highway and byways, that's what we're doing. There will I wait to see what the Lord says and how he will answer my complaint. Because when we're on highway and byways, man, we're kind of complaining. Okay, we're teaching at the same time, but you're getting you get into you can't you're complaining, man. Okay. All right, you complaining. Now let me see that word reproved. All right, because at the same time, man, we want to be delivered, man. We want to get out of here. We getting our our emotions, man. When are we gonna get Lord willing? When you say Lord willing, this could be I want to get the fuck out of here. I want to get out of here. This kingdom, I'm sick of my body. Hey, you complain to Yahweh Hashem Yashar. But guess what? You gotta do the work, man. We gotta do the work, okay? It says here, the word reprove is rebuke, correction, reproof, punishment, chastisement, argument, reproof, argument, impeachment, reproof, chiding, correction, rebuke. So hey, all those things right there is what we'll be facing. Because remember, the scripture says Romans 12:1 that we represent our body as a living sacrifice, man. All right. So when we're on highway and byways, we are out there sacrificing ourselves, which means we go through a little bit of a chastisement, but Yahweh Hashem Yashar being out there, man. All right. And that's the spirit in us to do so. Okay. It says here, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and we watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I will answer when I am reproved. And the most I answer be and said, write the vision, and that's what we're doing. Okay, the vision, the things right here, This time, we're not writing the vision down. All right, the visions it's already been these visions already been written. The prophecies been written by our forefathers. But now we're making it plain. Okay, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, and that's what we're doing right now. That he might run that readeth. Okay, and that's what we're doing right now. Really, if you think about it, man. Okay. Sometimes you get brothers that take notes down, of the scriptures, what the scriptures mean. All right. Okay, and make it plain upon tables, explain the scriptures, breaking the scriptures down and all that. All right, out of the Bible. Okay, that he might run that read it, man. Okay, so the ones who, the new brothers that come in, they're gonna run to the truth, and and they're gonna understand it. All right. Verse 3 says here, for the vision is yet not appointed. Second, for the vision is not yet for an appointed time. You see, but at the end it shall speak. And now, are we in the end? Yes, we are. We are at the end right now, and the vision, which is the prophecies are speaking right now. Okay. And second, but at the end it shall speak and no lie. Okay, hey, it ain't, man. All these prophecies are gonna happen. All right. Though it take a little bit while, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, man. You see, and all this is coming, man. Okay, Jacob trouble is coming. You hold on to it. Okay, hold tight onto it, man. It's happening. It's gonna happen. Whatever that has been written in this book right here, man, is gonna take a place. Okay. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 8, verse 19 says here, and he said, behold, I'll make thee know what shall be in the last end of the indignation. For at that time, at the time appointed, the end shall be. You see? And now, hey, Daniel, like we always say, Daniel is back here again today, and now everything is being made clear to him to see these things happening. Okay. Okay, now Daniel can really sit down, wherever Daniel is, can sit down and see those visions he's seen back then, and be able to understand what those visions are. Okay. Nope. It says, I'm gonna read again, and he said, behold, I'll make thee know what shall be in the last end of the indignation. What's gonna be indignation? In the last end of the indignation is talking about the nukes that are gonna hit Babylon, which is America. Okay, Israel and some parts of other, land there is, all right. That's that indignation right there. For the time appointed, the end shall be. Okay. For the time appointed, the end shall be. All right. Let me see now. This is a good preacher right here, man. But so from there, let me go to the book of Jeremiah 30 and just finish up the lesson. All right. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 6. I'm gonna start. So verse 5 says here, and thou said to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and of no peace. Okay. Hey. And these people, man, this is what should be. These people, when they listen to us, this is what they should be hearing. This, man. Okay, I heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Because, hey, man, Jacob's trouble is coming. After Jacob's trouble, what's gonna be? Peace, man, to the ones who make it out of Jacob's trouble. But to you, there's no making it out. You're gonna die in Jacob's trouble. Okay. Verse 6 says, ask ye now and see whether a man that doth travail with a child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces turn into paleness. All right, all scared, all scared, man. Going through emotions. Okay, because them, like I was reading, man, them plagues, man. Once they come, they're gonna hit they're gonna hit. The way they're gonna hit is gonna feel like it happened in one day. You see, and that's Jacob's trouble right there, because the scripture says, man, it should be, which I'm gonna get in a minute. Daniel 12 and 1 real quick. I'm gonna get after this right here. It's ask ye ask ye not, and see whether a man that travail with child, with wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in a travail. When a woman is ready to give a birth, man, that we're going through pains, all right. Those contractions hitting different times and all that, bring pain, and all faces are turned into pounders with a question mark. Verse 7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. All right, this ain't talking about 7 AD. You got clowns out there, these Christians say this is talking about what happened in 7 AD whatsoever. Nah, man. So for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. You see, but he shall be saved out of it. All right. He's talking about what's about to happen right now, man. All right. Daniel 12:1. At that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which is standing for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of there shall be a time of trouble, the same trouble Jeremiah seen. All right. And Jacob being saved out of it is talking about the elect being saved out of it. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time that people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found reading in their book. You see, everyone that shall be found reading in the book shall be saved. Talking about who? The elect, man. Okay, the ones who confess the name of Yahweh Shai in this wicked kingdom we live in this society. Those are the ones who are gonna make it out, man. Receive their salvation. All right. Okay. Let me see. It's another one in the book of Matthew, and I'm going to finish off in the one in Matthew. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 21. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. And that's that tribulation we about to come into in these times, man. Okay, starting from from the time this pandemic started. That was the beginning of Jacob trouble, leading to it. If you brothers know what I mean, leading into Jacob's trouble, man. All right. Let me see. Let me go through the book Apocrypha real quick. Well, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and because 2nd Ezra 15th, man, it's what we coming, we're about to really face, man. Okay, and I'm talking about really see it. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 5. Behold, saith the Most High, I'll bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And this is all what we're about to face in 2021. Okay, Lord willing, that's the year we see these things, happen on high percentage, or high number, man, of these things happening. All right. So let me see. Let me see. Let me jump up to 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 14 says here, woe to the world and them that do rule therein. So destruction to the world and them that do rule therein, man. All right. For the sword and the destruction drove nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And we're gonna see this in a minute. This is, hey, man, you think when all those uproars of people that happened over there in Babylon, you think that was this? Now you're gonna see this happen right here. Okay, you're gonna turn on your TV, you're gonna be seeing people, really, fucking and shooting each other, man. All right, niggas chasing each other with fucking machete and all that. All right, you're gonna see this, and this is part of Jacob's trouble right here. Okay, verse 16. there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings, their presidents, their prime minister, no princes, and the cause of their action shall stand in their power. You see, so these people gonna be going wild. Okay, they're gonna have that power in their own hand to do whatsoever, because your president, your prime minister, your leader, if you have a king in your country or your prince in your country, they ain't gonna be able to control you. Okay, all right, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing, man. Your police officers they ain't gonna be in the street trying to, help anybody out, trying to help the citizens, man. They're gonna be trying to help themselves out. All right. The only people you're gonna see on them streets is gonna be them UN troops, man. All right. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You see, and that's that full lockdowns mean that, man. Okay, you're not gonna be able to travel nowhere. All right, and then from there, these devils gonna come out saying if you take this vaccine, you're gonna have a pass to go wherever you wanna go, and you niggas gonna go ahead and do that. And from there, man, you're gonna think that's you're doing it right, and from there, something else is gonna happen. You see. That's this ain't the end of that's when that vaccine comes out and people start moving, fleeing, all that. That ain't the end of it, man. That's gonna be the worst time to come too. All right, because you don't know what's in those vaccine. People gonna start fucking turning into some type of fucking creatures or zombies or whatever, man. You already seen the effects them that took place. I mean, it's like that happened upon them people that that went up as a volunteering to get the first vaccine and all that. You see what happened to their faces. All right. So you're gonna be on the full lockdown, man. Okay. Because this devil already got everything set it up. He knows what the fuck he's doing. Because Yahweh Shimon Shah is the one running him, is the one controlling him. All right. Verse 18. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of their lack of bread, and for great tribulation. You see that, man? And that's what we're coming into. See, so this is what we're coming into, man. All right. So 2021, be ready. You people be ready for that, for the year, man. And right now, I'm waiting for the apostle heart to see to see what year, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yashai, to see what year he calls 2021. So until then, hopefully this sense was edified. I know I jumped a little bit in there, slacking for that, but that's the spirit also. Hopefully this lesson was edified to brothers out there. Again, Tawada to Yahweh, Bashim Yashar, Bashim Kwakodash, and again, double honor to the apostles and the elders grand millstone, and shalom to brothers out there pushing his truth in the name of Yahweh, Bashim Yashar. And I'm talking about sincere brothers, and shalom to sincere sisters also. And again, before I finish off, you brothers out there, man, pray for the brothers over there in UK, man, because I just read an article before that UK is going for the second dose, for the second vaccines, bringing the second ones, because somehow they, they got to bring it out right now because, they had to cut it short because the rise of infection that, has been happening. So, pray for them brothers out there, man, in UK, and my prayers goes to you brothers out there, man, my Habashim and Shabashim Kakadash be with you brothers out there, man, and keep you in faith and, and strengthen you, man. All right. Shalom.